everyone. It's Morphin Mania time once again. I'm Captain Logan.
All right.
Oh, we're going fast. I'm DJ.
Apparently so. I'm like this. One of these days I'll prep these guys ahead of time. Okay,
I'm used to just following up immediately.
First thing that's going to happen is I'm going to say I'm me, and then you get this. Anyway, today we're going to watch a couple more Mighty Morphin Power Ranger episodes. Of course, predictably, it's the first thing we're going to start with is episode 36 of first season, Birds of a Feather. This is a Zach episode, and then we're going to move on to Cleanup Club. Originally, we were going to do 3 tonight. We are getting pretty late in our batch recording. This is our third show for the evening, and we started late, so we're going to go ahead and save the third episode we were going to do tonight for the next batch, and that'll be for everybody watching live next Wednesday. So we're just going to do 2 more tonight. Let's go ahead and get right into it in just a second. If you're watching live, use the rabbit room in the description to see exactly what we're seeing as we're seeing it. And if you're watching this after the fact, you're going to want to get out, of course, your DVDs or your Netflix, and make sure that you're watching the right episode, Birds of a Feather. Everybody ready? Let's go ahead and get right into it. Everybody, please press play right now. You know, it's funny, Eric, is if I can't really remember what happens in an episode very well, I can just go in the Netflix and like scan around and look at screenshots and just be like, oh yeah, it's this one.
But does that show up for other people? Like, do they see that you're doing that?
Yeah, they would. The rabbit room would see that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's my prerogative, you know.
Sure.
But yes, they would see that. Yeah, Eric, this is what the rabbit room looks like. There it is.
Oh.
And so these are the folks that are watching right now.
I see.
Down here.
Look at all those folks.
Yeah. And they could they could be commenting here, but we asked them not to because we read the comments on YouTube. So that's why you're not seeing any comments there, except for one really lewd person that's not part of our group.
Hey, Rockman's here. What's up,
He said a gross thing. Hi, Rockman. Yeah, he was here earlier. Somebody actually referenced Rockman, and I think maybe not realizing he was in the chat, and then he was like, haha, but I'm not sure if people knew he was there. Anyway, this may not be interesting to anyone. So, DJ, are these belts accurate? Are those generally the colors?
Yeah, I mean, red and green are colors.
I know. I think I saw I guess there is an orange belt, right?
There is an orange belt.
Yeah, most styles go generally in yellow, gold. There's sometimes a gold, orange, green, purple, blue, red, brown, black.
What decides what color is better or worse than another color? It always seemed arbitrary to me.
Yeah, it's just to set up a system so that you can progress. The colors are arbitrary, but that's just the way they've been done for so long.
So did Zach give up on hip-hop keto and now he's going to something more traditional?
Well, maybe people don't want him like rabble-rousing and teaching like this new martial art. He has to teach traditional martial arts. Nobody's gonna let their kid learn hip-hop keto.
Good point. Maybe he's like only allowed to do that at the park. Remember, he was outside when he did that.
Yeah,
well, also it's probably not an accredited style. Like they probably can't enter in tournaments using hip-hop keto.
Yeah, but I want Virtua Fighter 6 to have a hip-hop keto.
No, everything I know about martial arts tournaments comes from Karate Kid, and I don't think Karate Kid...
You were going to say Power Rangers, so take all that with a grain of salt.
No, well, I mean, still, Karate Kid.
Yeah. But even that I would trust over this.
Look at his mouth.
At least he's got the right voice now.
Has that gotten consistent yet?
No, it's sort of. In fact, I'm pretty sure I found one tonight where both actors are in the same line of dialogue.
Same sentence.
Yeah, same sentence. Where like the Goldar, the regular Goldar voice that we're used to says the line, and then the old Goldar does the laugh right after. Like they took the laugh from pre-recorded audio and put it in there.
I'm going to stick with my theory that they have like 2 audio tracks. One is like 0-1, and they just don't remember which one they used from episode to episode. Line to line.
I think both of those are possible. Cinematographic keeps talking about momentary dubstep in my videos. I don't know what he's talking about. Like these live videos. Like earlier, I saw him or someone else type like, dubstep. I don't know what they're hearing. What are they hearing right at the beginning?
Like our audio like skips
or something. I'm not sure.
Is there a drop in the middle where we're just talking normal and that's like, whoa.
Yeah, or is our audio in slow motion? Is that what's going on? Yeah, weird.
That's a nice jacket.
Yes, but I don't think he should ever wear a tank top like that under a jean jacket.
Man, last episode, Eric, Jason was wearing these jean shorts the whole time, and I wanted to make Always Sunny references, but you're never here when they.
How much did he do any splits? Did he show how far he can get out?
Oh man, we got to get. Do you think Cap would like that show at all?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to watch some of it just so I understand what you guys are talking about, so I'm not left out in the dark.
I can show you the Michael Rosenbaum episode in the first season.
I'll watch that.
I mean, they haven't really found themselves yet, but...
Eric, do you understand DJ's shirt?
Oh, of course he does.
I can't see it.
There's always money in the banana stand.
Oh, yeah, of course. I have a bobblehead banana stand that says there's always money in the banana stand.
I forgot you had that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another show I've also never watched.
That one I do legitimately think you would like a lot.
Or did I watch like the pilot and just didn't keep going? I can't
always
remember.
Told me you never saw it, but you might have watched it.
What is that show again?
Arrested Development.
That one's Arrested Development? Yeah, no, I've not watched that. No, I watched the one about the junior college.
Oh, Community. You watched
Community. I watched the first episode of, yeah.
Which I also think you
I mix all the more recent comedies up. I just don't know them.
I mean, Arrested Development's like 2002, 2003.
Oh, Thomas says apparently we repeat ourselves sometimes and sound like a robot. But the question is that an audio problem or is that just me stuttering?
I mean, 6 dozen of one, half, whatever it is. 6 of one, half dozen of another. There
Eric, you can answer this. William Purcell, do you think Turbo remains the worst season?
No.
Overdrive eclipses it at this point, right?
Probably. Also, like all of Neo Saban.
Yeah, I would put Neo Saban way before. I would watch Overdrive actually before I'd watch.
I think it's hard to even compare those to Neo Saban because I can't always put my finger on why I don't like it.
It's about the entertainment value.
Yeah.
I would rather watch Turbo because it's dumb than watch like there's this I don't know like it's just a different kind of.
You don't want to watch lame and boring.
Yeah,
You'd rather watch. Like,
I will always take terrible over generic.
Yeah, you want perplexing over generic,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, every time I'll take awful over generic. Fascinatingly horrendous over generic.
Have we said anything about what's going on in this?
Look, it's tacking.
Oh yeah,
it's a cool monster design.
It is a cool monster
design.
Its
head is a little floppy.
Yeah, and from the back it looks like broccoli. Zero says Dino Charge is much better than Overdrive. Yeah, I'm with you there. Dino Charge I just got bored with. Like, I think they're more formulaic than some of those later Disney shows.
Soulless.
Yeah,
like that's like at best they're soulless for me. Like at worst they're horrendous, but like at best I feel like Neo Saban shows are just soulless.
Disney never felt obligatory in the same way.
No, it always felt like they wanted to be there. It always felt like there was passion in it, even when it was bad.
In Disney,
I haven't watched all of Overdrive.
Yeah, Thomas Edgehill, he says, is 2016 Neo Saban or Disney? No, we're well into Neo Saban by that point.
Everything past RPM. Samurai, Super Samurai. If there's a back half that's called Super, it's Neo Saban.
Yeah, so we've got, 3 of those right now and about to go into a 4th?
Yes.
So we have Samurai.
No, we have 4 and we're about to go into a 5th.
You're right. Samurai, Megaforce, Dino Charge, and Ninja Steel. Yeah. And each of those is stretched to 2 seasons, which makes me feel mega old. That's not a super mega win. Hey, DJ, observe the viewing globe.
Oh, man, look at... Jason's got his shirt, like, all the way unbuttoned.
I know! Observe it!
Oh, is it the monster? I don't even know what I'm looking at. She's like, this is impossible. What is it?
It's like
observe the viewing globe. Things are rolling down a hill.
They're rolling up a hill, which might be the impossible thing, but... At this point, they shouldn't be questioning things like that.
Whoa, she's talking while a beam with Kryptonian language is coming out of her mouth.
What's interesting about
never seen that before.
Like that,
I have, but I forgot about it.
She can just stop.
Special effects like that is I can't tell if we add it or not.
That one looks like it's theirs because we wouldn't have gone to the trouble of having the pattern inside of the beam.
You know what? You're right.
You're right, though. Sometimes I can't tell. That one I'm pretty sure.
She's really overpowered in this episode. She can just speak and stop the Dragon Zord.
Yeah, why doesn't she do that every time?
I mean, it takes a lot of concentration.
Guys, Rita just shot a beam out of her mouth with text in it. It's morphin time.
Yeah, the Dragon Zord was just like wandering around, I guess.
Baron OKC.
Screw this building!
Okay, so this is an interesting question. It will sound like an obvious question until we remember that Hasbro has the license right now.
Okay.
Baron KC says, will Beast Morphers count as Neo Saban? And I would argue it depends on the quality of it. Because with Hasbro getting the license, I don't know if that means anything about production changes. But if it does, then it won't count as Neo Saban.
My guess is it will be like Wild Force, where it's very difficult to quantify whether it counts as Saban or Disney, because it was kind of the handoff season. I think Beast Morphers will be like that, where like at least the first half will be all Neo Saban, the second half could feel different.
But it's possible that they continue to act basically autonomously and Hasbro just has the license, right? Like if it's the exact same people working on it.
But we know a lot of the stuff that's going on with those seasons is Saban interference. So it could feel different even if it's the same people working on it.
Okay.
Because the things I've heard
is a good point.
Is that
wow, that's hardcore.
Judd
this is a great fight.
Chip, whatever his name is. I can't remember what his name is. But I keep wanting to say Judd Nelson. But it's
now that you said 100 different names, I can't remember, but I know what it is.
His name is Judlin.
Judlin, there you go.
Who's now Chiplin. It sounds like his hands are tied. Like he wants to be making the kind of shows he used to make, and he's just not being allowed to.
And so if they just say, yeah, whatever, we don't care.
Yeah.
Make whatever.
Yeah, you gotta do what you want.
If they have a make whatever attitude, it'll get good again.
Yeah.
Almost certainly. Unless he's just that burnt out, but I don't get the sense he is. I feel like he wants
not
to
from interviews I've read. Like it sounds like he's excited and wants to do it. He just
I hate it when things mess with my mega receptors. DJ, that's the worst.
So he still has the Dragon Dagger. We were worried last episode that wouldn't mean anything when he gives him his shield, but it looks like
the shield comes with the Dragon Dagger, yeah. Which is cool. And that's why they're able to keep using the Dragon Sword, so they can use the Sentai footage where he's not lost his powers.
No, I think
unless he loses powers there too.
Well, he dies, remember?
Right.
He dies, and I think they get to keep using the Dragon Sword.
Is that what it is?
I think that's
why they have all that footage.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and that's why we just don't have a lot of Green Ranger footage.
Yes.
We've been over this before. Yeah. One of the things that perplexes me, Eric, though, about the Hasbro Saban thing is they're still using Saban in the title, and it doesn't look like that's going away.
Interesting.
And I'm not sure what that's about.
Maybe that's just like a respect thing.
I like that music cue. That's pretty cool. Ba-da-da-da! It's serious now, y'alls.
Is this monster like a condor?
It's a condor armadillo with horn with spikes.
Well, he just grew horns. He just grew those.
I thought he was kind of pterodactyl-y.
I don't see that.
Oh, it kind of looks pterodactyl-y. Like he reminds me of Pterosaur on Beast Wars, but that might just be his like chest area.
Eric's basing this entirely on just the chest.
I mean, he's got a snappy, thin mouth.
I can't tell if those are wings or like an armadillo shell.
Yeah, it's like an armadillo shell. But no, you're right. The mouth is a little raptor-y. I don't mean raptor, dinosaur raptor. I mean like bird raptor. David, I don't know if this time it's the financial district or not. It could be. Wow, he just jumped in there.
Jumped in the mouth?
Get his gun. That looks almost exactly like it does in Men in Black. That's exactly what the inside of Edgar looks like.
Now, what the Red Ranger needs to remember is that skin is the same thickness on the inside as it is on the outside.
That was really weird. He pulled out his, like, you know how they have those sword blaster things? He pulled that out, but it came out as his power sword.
Interesting.
This is all really cool.
This is not going as I planned.
Constantly reminded of how much more inventive they are in the Sentai than we are in the show.
Yeah, I guess he wasn't expecting like a brain to be living inside of him. Or whatever that is.
I wouldn't have expected it. Are they functioning under that weird thing that we had for a while? Because there's a couple of Godzilla movies that do this where we thought the T-Rex was so big it required a second brain in like its thigh. Is that what that is? He's so big he can't possibly... Oh, no. Oh man, I got real Odin sleeping here.
And like the fall was fine. I don't know why I think it's funny. It's not like there's anything silly about. I don't know. It's just slow motion, I guess.
So Tommy's gone now.
Yes, we just watched Green Candle.
Okay,
that was right before this. So DJ, we got to give it that. Like we are immediately dealing with that.
Yeah.
We don't have like an intermediary episode where we just forget to even bring it up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying with the shield and the dagger thing.
So that makes me wonder if maybe this was footage from the episode, like right after their version of Green Medieval. Is that what it maybe is?
That would be my bet. That would be my good bet. Yes, my best.
His best bet guess. Yep, he always looks better with the shield.
Everyone does.
Well, we were talking about that earlier, and DJ suggested, like, we wondered what it would have been like if the show had just been made where they all had shields. Like, maybe that would have been a better costume. Would it look good on yellow, and would it look good on pink?
I think it would look good on pink. I do. I think only the Yellow Ranger would.
So yellow would be a different color. You'd have had white in the first place, or you'd have had.
You probably would have had white. Yeah.
I don't know what else.
Yeah.
Silver or gold. Well, gold would be gold on gold, so I don't know about that.
Whoa,
but...
there's that. So that's that.
Oh, he's got a lightsaber. He's got 2 lightsabers.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
The thigh brain followed him out.
I mean, that's just biological. That's what would happen.
Wow. I feel like when they get science right, it's on accident.
I'm not even sure why we're questioning it.
Yeah. I don't know
how that happens.
See, doing commentaries on the show is weird because I find myself constantly going, well, if I criticize anything, I'm reading too far into it. And if I give it any praise, it's probably a thing they did on accident. I can't win. But that's why it's fun. I can't do my normal Captain Logan, analytical thing with the show. I mean, I can, but it's stupid.
I mean, obviously, pterodactyl armadillos only need one of their brains to stay alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you learn anything from seeing them at the zoo, it's that. They have that plaque with like 5 factoids. The other thing we learned is that they're very, very close to extinction.
You know what I don't like about this? What is this, the like Super Ultra Deluxe Megazord?
That's the Ultra Zord.
Yeah. You know what I don't like about the Ultra Zord?
Ultra in there.
And we'll get this with a lot of Zords later.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a Zord, like it doesn't move, it's not a fight, it just kind of shoots.
Yep.
And we'll get that with a lot of later ones where it's just like, I'm just going to stand here and shoot you.
We made fun of that when it went up against the big spinning wheel thing. And what I said to DJ was, the thing you'll never hear anyone say when they're in the Ultra Zord is evasive maneuvers.
Nope.
Oh, hey, we had a subplot to get back to.
Yeah, I forgot all about this subplot.
Man, I wish Schwarzenegger's kid from Jingle All the Way was in this class. Because he does martial arts.
Jamie?
Yes, Jamie!
One of the inherent absurdities.
I do love that movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
It's a tradition. I watch it every Christmas Eve with a guy from work. 2 years running now.
Cap,
that and Kazam. Those are the 2 movies.
I'm not doing a commentary on the movie. I'm not doing it.
I'll do a commentary on that movie.
I'm not doing it.
I would do it in a heartbeat. I love that movie.
I love that movie, yeah.
One of the...
I'm so glad that movie has Sinbad. If it didn't have Sinbad, it wouldn't be as good.
I'll press the button if you go to the movie theater.
Turtle Man, you're mine!
One of the inherent absurdities of the show is just the notion of going into like a really epic battle like that, just everything Zach and his friends just went through, and then just come back to a subplot like this.
Yeah, it's like their adrenaline doesn't function normally. Like they just go back to normal life. They don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, like for people really not good at all at keeping a secret identity, they're really good at keeping a secret identity.
Do you remember how this kid is related to Bulk? Is he like his nephew or something?
Yeah, did I miss that they were in the first part of this episode?
No, they were there.
Yeah, they brought up this kid. We were talking about Zach's like karate class.
Use the new leg move.
Wow, that's really generic. Or maybe that's their code so you won't know what it does.
Wow, he literally swept the leg.
Yeah.
That's what the bad guy's supposed to do.
Yeah, tripping is dishonorable. That guy looked angry.
Thomas wants to know if you've seen the sequel to Jingle All the Way.
I have not, and I will not. And I would have, because I don't know if you know this, a sequel came out like 2 years ago starring Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
If it wasn't like a generic, like it's like a doll, like it's like a, I don't know, it's just like a doll. Like there's nothing special about it.
It just looks like it's like Chucky, but not horror.
Yeah, like the first one, like it's this extravagant like action figure, and like in the second one, like it's his daughter, and like it just there's nothing special about it. It's not like it's a super cool like Barbie or something. Like it's
got to be like a Buzz Lightyear kind of thing.
Yeah, or like a girl version of that, like something like it just looks generic.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's fine if it can be a girl toy, but it's got to be a really cool girl.
Yeah, toy. It's just a doll. Like it doesn't seem like anything special. So no, I have no interest in seeing that. I've also not seen the sequel to Kindergarten Cop starring Dolph Lundgren.
I don't want to watch
that.
But
I would like to.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that could be hilarious, but
it's going to be one of those things where, like, Kindergarten Cop should be a good, bad movie. It's just a good movie, and I think the sequel has potentially be a good, bad movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen Kindergarten Cop since I was a kid, so I just assume it doesn't hold up.
No, it holds up pretty well. I mean, like, it's not a great movie, but, like, it's fun.
Well, there we go, folks. We turned on some Power Rangers, and we talked about a bunch of other things.
Better than Twins.
And now I also haven't seen that in a long time, but I remember that.
I saw it for the first time like 3 years ago, and it does.
I remember not liking that.
It's not great.
So we're gonna go now into Clean Up Club. So is this a Trini-centered episode? Yes, it is, because we have discovered, Eric, that Trini's only interest apparently is saving the environment.
I mean,
that's what she does for fun.
Okay. I mean, that is a character trait.
It's a worthy cause, and yeah, I guess it's a character trait, but she doesn't seem to have...
How come she's not like asking nosy questions about like energy discharge from like morphing and like the Megazords?
That's true. Yeah, like, are we harming our environment, Zordon?
Do you think she's vegan? She's probably vegan.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, maybe so. But the reason I always question it is...
You don't have to be like vegan or vegetarian to also be environmentally conscious.
That's true.
And friendly.
But that's fair. But the only... No, I'm glad you said that. But the only reason that I always question it is because I don't know if the show knows that that's her prevailing character trait. Like, I'm not sure. It plays, like the hip-hop thing, like up a lot with Zach and stuff, and it always feels like they just can't find a place to put her, so she always winds up in that area, but I don't know if that's intentional or that's her character thing or not, but maybe it's supposed to be. Maybe it's supposed to be. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the next episode. This is episode 37 of Season 1 Cleanup Club. Get your Netflix, your DVDs ready, get ready to press play when I say now. Here we go. Everybody, please press play right now. Oh, DJ, I forgot to do it. Back to action.
There it is.
There it is.
What was that?
That is, we're shooting one show, but we got to do 2 episodes in the show, so it's Morphin time at the beginning. We're getting into another episode, so now it's back to action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I always remember to do it.
But yeah, so Jingle All the Way is I think it's pretty related to Power Rangers.
I agree. No, the Jingle All the Way absolutely is a response to
that. Might not be a thing that would exist without Power Rangers.
Which is interesting because the writer says it was inspired by...
I want to talk about this movie. I'm going to relate it to Power Rangers so we can keep talking.
No, it really is.
Well, the writer says it's inspired by the Tickle Me Elmo craze and like how insane it was trying to get those toys. But the Turbo Man stuff is clearly... Well, and the show that they watch.
Yeah,
it is very like the bad guys are basically Power Rangers.
I haven't seen that so long. I don't even remember what the show looks like, but yeah.
No, yeah, it's got I forget who plays Dementor in the show, but he's awesome. He's in the first episode of Highlander. He was Bull on Night Court. I love him. He shows up on Babylon 5.
He's great.
He's got a great voice. He should have gotten the voice.
Oh yeah, before. This is the episode where they're making a video.
Oh, and we'll make an entire like running thing in the comics with this. Except it'll be YouTube. That's
true. I wonder if they got it from this, or if they weren't even thinking of that. DJ, are you surprised that Miss Appleby isn't like, a camera?
Is she scared?
Yeah, she took that pretty well.
She's scared of everything children do in front of the class.
Oh, Billy, those suspenders aren't working for you. They don't work for anybody, but...
If anybody's doing a presentation, she thinks it's really wild and out there no matter what it is.
You guys with me on this? The overalls, just not a good look on anyone.
No, I mean, that's why they moved away from them.
People still wear them.
People like to put their little kids in them.
Yeah, yeah. And that's more okay to me, but like grown adults shouldn't wear overalls. Am I alone? Is it just me?
Trini, I think you could come up with a more catchy title than Pollution Problems in Angel Grove. I know you got the alliteration thing going on, but still. Oh, we need that music again, DJ. We need the pollution
I thought you
the
got me
synthesized pollution music. Pollution.
Okay, here's what's weird. They're all reacting like this is the first they're hearing of it. They're her friends. Wouldn't she just always be talking about this, especially while she's working on this project? They're like, oh no, is that happening?
Hey, Trini, what have you been learning lately as you've been studying the environment? I don't want to tell you until I get done with my video. It's a secret. It's a surprise.
There was just like a wild goat in the video. Really weird.
Hey, those are going extinct.
Do you think she
man.
shot all that B-roll herself, or did she just like steal that from like nature documentaries and stuff?
Yeah, I think she went to the library and she had two VCRs next to each other and she ripped the footage. Mm-hmm.
That girl is into Zach. Is anyone else noticing that?
What girl?
The girl behind Zach. She just keeps looking at Zach. That's her like acting choices. Like, oh,
well, then he should stop going after Angela.
Cut back to Zach. There she is. Look, that's all I got. She looks at Zach. She's totally into Zach. You're not even noticing her, Zach.
Wow, I'm glad you pointed that out. I did not notice that.
Poluticorn.
How is that not on? How is that not on Captain Planet? The Poluticorn.
Yes, that. By your powers combined, I'm the Poluticorn.
Do you think that is a unicorn or a Pegasus in the sense?
I really thought that was Bulk making fun of them.
Why is Jason doing Bulk doing Jason? It's what he's doing. Wait, what's that a can of?
It's like soda up.
Carbonated drink.
Ginger soda.
They can't just recycle. They gotta relate it to martial arts.
Yeah, but we're not the Power Rangers. We're not. It's not us. You'd never guess. Anyone that goes to that school, if they found out they were the Power Rangers, they'd be like, "Yep."
No, that's not what I think. Like they're the leaders of everything we do. They're important. They're at every major event. They're always the center, and they're also the Power Rangers.
God, and they never go to class, but they all have 4.0 averages. They're good at freaking everything except Tommy with football for some reason.
I do like that we get some later that are like dumber, like the Dino Thunder Red Ranger. They don't all get to be perfect at everything.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, no, that's right. But
because like Billy's the smart one, but they're all geniuses.
No, Dino Thunder, all three of them have strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much with Kira.
She has music. She has her music thing.
No, I just mean I don't know what her weaknesses are.
Well, she's kind of like in the middle, right? We're like one of them is real, like kind of jockish and like real physical and not as smart, and the other one's real smart and not as physical.
Yeah, exactly.
She's kind of the middle ground.
Yeah, I guess she's maybe not as good at social stuff.
Well, you have the athletic one, the academic one, and the artistic. Like
that doesn't fit. You're not going to get a lid on that.
No, don't dump that out because it's either mutagen or kryptonite, and either way, that's not good for the environment. We can make a game out of anything.
Can you just put things away normal? Do you have to dance?
These guys are going to be the most irritating parents.
He's going to take them forever to pick this up.
When they have children, they're going to be like, let's make a game out of it. And it's like, yeah, I don't want to clean my room. No, it'll be fun. Really, we'll just dance around a lot and do martial arts while we're picking up our toys.
This is going
Mom,
to take
that's
so
stupid.
long doing
Stop
it. Way. Well, that was actually impressive. She was over that bag. That was really impressive.
No, it won't go that long because all we have to do is press fast forward, Eric.
Super speed.
That's right.
Why is he still testing things? They know they know what garbage looks like.
Yeah,
like, garbage just immediately pollute. Like all of that was like newspapers and stuff. That's not like gonna make the grass toxic.
Yeah, they're putting biodegradable stuff in a vial.
They're also not separating plastics and glasses from like just trash. They're not recycling.
You know, though, Eric, I always say recycling is like gift giving. It's the thought that counts. The polluting corn. It's funny every time. Wait, why was there a gunshot sound?
Because it's comedy.
I know, but we were looking at a banana.
We return again to the World War I flying ace.
Yep, he wears that a lot. Yep, everyone's gonna believe that.
He wears that shirt a lot.
Wow, we actually did a slip on a banana peel, and
It took this long?
and in the grass.
This is the first time?
I don't know. Have we slipped on a banana peel before, DJ?
I don't think so.
We're not counting banana peel
Wow.
slips, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time. I'm glad you wore that banana shirt today.
I know. I'm so appropriate.
Like, what are the odds?
I
That's a
mean,
good question, Trini. That's a lot of trash. I don't know.
No, that answer's dumb. Pollutants like putties. What?
yeah, no, that was a weird
What's
line.
he talking
delivery.
about? What was that?
I think he
Pollutants
was
like
going
that.
to say like pollutants, but like he was like pollutants. Like I don't know, like he was in the middle of his thought and like distracted.
Okay. Okay, that's a difficult line to
But also, I'm not
understand.
sure if she realizes that like I don't think like this kind of trash is exactly people. Like this looks like there was like garbage like flying from like a dump, or like there was a bag that was left open, and like it's not like people were just throwing 2 liters on the ground.
Yeah, and also, there's never anyone in this park but the Rangers.
Oh
So, like,
no, their
who
sins
was
are coming back
here
to haunt them.
to do this?
Oh man, you'll be funny is if they start slipping on the trash. Man, she is really acrobatic this episode.
Yep.
You just
Wow.
flew.
Did she like just learn how to
landed
do that?
between their legs. That was amazing.
I actually really
Wow.
like their
The
shoes.
cheerleader
Both have
triangle was
Chuck
awesome.
Taylors
Sorry,
that
what?
match their pants.
All their pants are color coded. That's clever. Because they're all wearing matching shirts,
they're
so they have to
wearing
find
matching
another
shirts.
way to distinguish what Rangers
You
they
guys
are.
just figured that out?
No, I was
Yeah.
talking about their shoes. Trini
Oh.
and Kimberly have pink and yellow shoes. They have Chuck Taylors on.
Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering why they couldn't just have that shirt but in their color.
Because it's recycling, man. It's got to be green.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. It could have green text.
But my question is, what energies are they putting into the air when they do this? Especially when they like explode the colors behind them, and when they make the pyramid with those sparks.
Are you asking if it's toxic? If it like is polluting the environment?
That's what I'm
whenever they do that?
asking.
Okay.
Are they polluting the environment by being Rangers?
You know, they do that in TNG and it's ridiculous.
Do they?
Yeah.
What's polluting the environment in TNG?
Season 6, they're destabling certain areas of space when they go faster than warp 6.
Oh.
Yeah. And they do like an environmental metaphor out of it. And after that, up until a certain point in Star Trek, you can only go up to warp 5 unless it's a major emergency.
Interesting.
And they're mostly consistent with it. Okay, but wouldn't you shoot your electricity out of your horn?
But I thought
Like-
she wanted to conquer it.
Yeah, he's
We
going
just
rogue.
talked about that earlier. We never know what exactly.
I mean, every episode tells me she wants to conquer. It's
Right.
time to conquer.
It's time to conquer Earth.
I mean, I guess it could be a Hellboy Rasputin thing. We're like, we'll wipe out all the life, and then we'll start.
Or maybe you
We'll
want to
start over.
conquer it to destroy it, you know, where it's like a game you're playing, where you just like you're playing a game against yourself. You just want to see like how many cultures you can take over and then destroy. It's no fun just destroying things.
She's got to get a move on. She's not off to a great start. She's still in one city.
So she just made this one. This is not one that Zordon previously has been aware of.
What is Alpha doing?
Right, but naturally,
Wasting paper?
as always, yeah, in this environmental episode,
They're going to have to throw that all away.
Trini should be pissed.
Yeah.
And I like how she has to have the line, "We can't let this happen," like she's the only one that cares about the environment. None of the other Rangers would think to be as upset as she is.
Boy,
Well,
I
that's
never would have guessed to attack the horn. Like, didn't you learn from the Sphinx?
Yeah, didn't you learn from Madame Woe?
Or any video game?
ever.
It doesn't seem like the Sentai episode is environmentally conscious, right? Like nothing about this monster screams like pollution.
No, it's just fun to put Polluta and corn together.
It's a little bit of a stretch. Polunicorn might be better, but Polluticorn?
Yeah.
Get him! Get a hornhead!
It could have just been a giant piece of candy corn.
Make fun of his physical deformities. You have one feature. I'm gonna call you by that.
Well, he called a couple episodes ago. He called Goldar Metalhead, and he's just wearing a helmet.
I always thought it was his head. Is it just a helmet? It is in the comics, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And my argument has always been of a lot of those monsters and henchmen, he looks like a guy in a suit. Like he looks like he's got a monkey face, but he's got a helmet on over it, and the rest of it looks like he's wearing a suit.
That's true, but even when monsters are clearly wearing clothing, I always assume that it's part of them. Like if they have like a cape or something, I assume it's like biologically part of them.
I assume that with monsters that are created, but I don't think about that with Goldar. Like I don't think Rita Repulsa was born in that outfit.
Well, no, because she has a person face. I assume she's wearing clothes.
Right. But that's why I'm saying, like, he's humanoid enough. Like he looks like a soldier.
But, like, I assume the Sphinx's head is part of his head.
But, yeah, he's a created monster.
Especially because Scorpina's with him, and she's kind of wearing the same armor.
That's true.
Yeah. And I'm with DJ. It's hard not to imagine what the hair looks like under the helmet. Like, it looks like he has hair, and then it goes under the helmet and comes out.
Oh, now he's just a horse with wings.
Yeah. He's a Pegasus.
See it grow!
You were a unicorn, now you're a Pegasus. Will he have his horn back now? Or will he be a giant freak without his horn? Oh, he's a giant freak without his horn. That's depressing.
Black Doggy Claw wants to know if these are
sad.
saved somewhere. Yeah, we're going to start posting these live on the channel in January of 2019. And if you want to go back and see the ones we've made so far, you can become a patron on Patreon. Geeflution for just $2 a month. Here he comes. Looks like, yeah. That's not a name I recognize.
Welcome, man.
But if you watch him live here, you can see them as we do them, of course. Toxic Winds Blow. Yeah, see, we're really emphasizing the pollution part, Eric, of a monster that probably wasn't intended to be that. Yeah, no, you make a really good point there. It's polluted wind.
Power Sword. Let's just baseline Power Sword. Oh, I guess is that fight escalation?
Let's just lead with that. Against this thing? I don't know. It's hard to say. I think that's arbitrary.
Is it fight escalation against any monster to bring a sword to a fight?
Unless they're holding a weapon, but then if they have, powers. No, I don't think it is. It shouldn't be. Is it fight escalation to do tank mode and just shoot lightning?
Real reassuring.
When was the last time they used
tank mode? Or Titanus? It's been several episodes since we saw tank mode.
Those
I don't think we've done it since Titanus.
Those stacks that they have in the background of the cans and the bottles, those look cool. Those are going to get thrown away. Because no one knows what to do with those. They're just displays, and they're going to get thrown away. Not recycling.
This reporter guy again. Here he is.
I'm telling you, they shot it all at once. Actually, is that the same guy? Yeah, it's the same guy.
It's always very vague.
Yep. No, like Eric said, it's super vague. They probably didn't even know what episode it would go in.
That wasn't me. That was probably DJ.
No, I thought you said that.
About the news guy?
Yeah.
I don't remember saying that. This is just these are all going to get thrown away. They're not gonna do anything. I'm also willing to bet that all of this stuff that they made, like to make the episodes, all got thrown away behind the scenes in real life.
Maybe, but there already were a lot of recycling centers. I mean, they probably just took those to recycling centers.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think Saban cared enough to take them to recycling centers?
They might have one real close. They might have one on the lot, for all you know.
That's true.
Mr. Roboto, $2 super chat. Why no Spider Zord or Bug Zord? Are they not cool?
In any of them?
Yeah. Is there not It seems like a Spider Zord would have happened by now.
Yeah.
Ninja Storm has
Well,
beetles.
And Beetleborgs
Thunderstorm
was
Rangers
that
have
kind of
beetles.
thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
The Thunderstorm Ninja Rangers have beetles.
Yeah, they're beetle themed.
What series are we talking about?
Ninja Storm.
Oh, okay.
And obviously, Beetleborgs.
Yeah, I just mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of a main series that does insects. That's probably coming soon.
This is hilarious. So is she just assuming it's going to be the worst thing she's ever seen?
Do
and
they
they're gonna
get
get an
to
F? And
turn in their projects
this
tandem
will be very
always?
interesting.
Does the school recognize them as one student, Bulk and Skull?
Yeah, because if it's a dual project, okay, like a lot of these kinds of things are, but treating him one all by yourself.
This is very Always Sunny, Eric, where they edit in the camera.
Yeah.
It's always funny. Flight milk.
I like the black in between, like they're not even trying. That's fun. And in a lot of student films, especially of this time, you would see that because you don't have digital editing programs, so you have to go between two VCRs. Have you ever edited anything like that?
No.
That was
I had
funny.
to do that in junior high.
They actually showed the trampolines and mats that they probably use in like every fight scene.
Ciro says the editing, it's so 90s. It is so 90s. And yeah, I saw a lot of stuff like this when I was in film classes.
Like, he had to do work to edit it like this.
That's true. No, this takes time
Like, he's acting
to
like
do
it was
analog.
Well, I think a lot of them are like, he just started just a second too early or too late. And so, like, he tried to edit it. Like I picked trash myself.
Yeah, see,
like,
he's mad because they did it wrong. Hey, DJ, if the Bulk and Skull show had just been that, you think people would have watched it?
It was just Kids Always Sunny.
Yeah, it was just that kind of thing. Well, that was fun. DJ, we got lucky tonight. These have been mostly okay.
Were they all good?
They've been fun, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they were
good.
fun. We had some real generic, boring stuff last time. You were there for some of it, yeah. Well, anyway, folks, thanks a bunch for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. That is going to be the end of Morphin Mania for this evening. Next time, next Wednesday, DJ and I, will be back for Bad Reflection on You, followed by two-parter, which I think is Doomsday, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, we got to do Doomsday next time. So look forward to that, and we will see you again. Thanks a bunch for watching. I was Captain Logan.
I was Eric.
Did I cut out? Did I? I bet I cut out. Nobody heard that. I'm Captain Logan. That's Eric. That's DJ. See you later, folks. Bye.